All right, here we are a couple hours later, and I took the sheet metal off the underside here and did a little examining with the frame here. The frame, I got to replace this long one here and this short one over here. Everything else seems to be okay. Got some good rot going on here and along this other side. As you can see, there's quite a bit of rot here. So what I'm going to do is I got to pull these bumpers off. This bumper off, the other bumper on the other end. I'm going to 45 this corner here, cut these here, cut them out with the grinder, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more spaces here, and cut another 45 here. I'll pop this off so I can get in there with the grinder, and then I'll be ready to weld in some new pieces and get this thing done up. And I'll have to go through and redo all the wiring, because the wiring on here is 26 years old. There's the piece for the front axle. It's pretty good shape. There's no play in it, up and down, just going back and forth. I'm gonna have to do something here because it shouldn't go up and down like that, but I'm just gonna pound that down a little bit. And so that's all I got for you tonight. It was a pretty good chore to take that thing off. Let me walk over and show you what I took off. This is the piece that I took off. We got some rot along the edge here. I ground it down with my flapper disc, and I just took some spray paint to it. And what I'm going to do is I got to pick up another can, and I'm just going to go ahead and scratch it a little bit and spray it. I'm not going to replace, or I'm not going to put any metal in here. It's not really, there's no support of, this isn't supporting nothing. It just lays on top of the frame over there. I have new grommets. Gonna need grommets here and there. They're pretty well dry rotted. And then I got some specialty clips here for holding the wire, but it's going to be a different wire because I'm not going back with the 12 volt lights. I'm going to put in 12 volt LEDs, which the wire don't have to be as thick. So we got that going, and probably tomorrow I'll go ahead and get on this frame to start cutting it up. Like I said, everything looks good other than that. And it's funny, the other one that's like this, it rotted in the same exact place. I don't know why. And when I'm done, I'll go through and wire wheel it, disc sand it, whatever you want to call it, and I'll shoot a coat of good paint on it to clean it up and make it look brand new. Yeah, here we go. Here's another spot here on the side rail that went right through. I got my finger all the way to the end. This is 1.25 inch square tubing, and I've already got the square tubing. I bought it a couple weeks ago, knowing I had to do it. And today it was just warm enough out here. It's been in the been down in the 40s, low 40s, high 30s, and just been too cold to work with metal. So today was a good day for me. I'm going to go through and do all the new wiring, like this piece here. This is a ground. I'll go ahead and go through that. So that's all I got for now. We'll talk to you in a bit. All right, here we are the next day. Spent about an hour and a half this morning cutting off the rot. That's all rot down in through there. And I got to cut that little plate off of there. I got new pieces here. You can see it goes all along here, and then I got a short piece over here, which I'm going to leave this one on, and I'm just going to cut this at an angle and then weld this over here with a 45. I got a 45 down that end, and there's all the little tiny pieces that I cut off. I got to clean up the edges a little bit. I just cut the pieces off the best I could. So what I got to do now is get in there with the grinder and grind these edges smooth, and they'll be ready for welding. And then I can start reassembling the trucks. This is the drive side. That's the idler side. I took off the bumpers this morning. That one busted 3 nuts. This one broke 1, and that one broke 1. You know, they are gonna have to be ground smooth, and then hit them with the hit them on the drill press, because they will sit flat. So, and I ended up breaking one of my grinders, the little pin that stops the blade from turning around. Finally went. I got over a year out of it. I'm not complaining. You know, for the, I don't know, I think it was $20 I think I paid for them. Harbor Freight, love them. Can't deal without them. So, but that's what we got. And yeah, I'll probably go ahead and won't be today, maybe today. I got to bring the truck up in here and get the truck up. My friend finally got his car out of there, and I can back the truck right up here and get to the welding part, cleaning it all up, getting it tacked in, and then let my regular welder do his thing, because my welding kind of sucks. So that's all I got for you today for now. And when I get it all clamped together and I go ahead and start the tacking, I'll go ahead and holler at y'all. You know, and then after that, I'm gonna put the I gotta flip it over, and it's got all these little studs here. I gotta cut them flat and or grind them smooth, and put the decking on it, and then I'm gonna drill holes all the way through both pieces. These were threaded into the piece of steel. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to drill straight through with a 1/4-inch bolt, nut and bolt, and make my life easier. And if I ever have to take it apart, it'll come apart a lot easier. I won't be snapping off nuts and bolts. Most of the stuff on here is metric, because this did come from Italy. All right, we'll talk to you in a little bit. All right, everybody, it's been a few days. My welder came by yesterday, and he welded up this new piece of steel here and down there. It come out pretty good. I threw some paint on it yesterday just to get it so that it wouldn't rust on me. We had to re-weld this whole bar here. It's ready to flip, ready to put that piece on over there, and start drilling some holes. I ordered a piece. This is a 24-volt system, and I wanted to put LED lights on it. So what I did was I ordered a 12-volt or 24-volt, dropped to 12-volt DC I'm having a brain fart. Sorry about this. Transformer. This frame is in pretty rough shape. This was the worst of the two. Here's a piece of the steel that we were that I was talking about. I got to grind all these screws out, and I'm going to replace them with brand new 1/4-20 1.5 inch nuts and bolts. This morning it's really cold out again. It's about maybe 42, 43 right now. So I've been playing with this track unit or this truck unit right here. I pulled a motor. It goes here. This was having some issues. This plate, as you can see, the little screws in here, they need to come out, and I'm not sure how I'm going to fix it, but this sits flush in the hole. I put some that blaster in there, and hopefully I can get them out in a few minutes. The wind is blowing pretty good. I don't know if you can see the box moving over there, but it's freaking cold out here. So I've been going in and out. I got this one I'm working on, and let's see, we'll walk over here, and I got another one over here. It's a different truck, and I think they might have dropped this one on the ground. The shaft goes in here, which I'm going to have to disassemble this and get it right. My belts have come in. I got notification the other day. I'll go get them in a couple days. That's about it. Time to put this on. Oh, here's something interesting, and you don't see it very often. Look at this. These are brass. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel off the paint, and then I'm going to steel wool the crap out of it. See if I can't buff that out to a nice, beautiful brass shine. That's probably the reason they were using copper rivets. So, all right, well, I'll keep you guys up to date on this. And like I said, it's all brand new steel. My welder did a job I couldn't do. I'm not really a good small steel person. I am having problems. I have to call the company because I don't have a blueprint of this piece right here. I'd like to replace these little rubber bumper pads. I believe this keeps it from tilting sideways this way, and so I'll be calling them in a little while and see what we can find. The bumpers, some of the bolts come right out, some didn't. I'll have to grind them smooth and then put them on the drill press and drill them out, and then put a tap in there. All right, that's all I got for now. We'll talk to you in a bit. All right, next day, Rebuild It Dad 57 here. Drilled all the holes today. 15 holes all the way around. Before they had lag screws in there, and I wasn't going to fight with them, so we put in a 2-inch bolt with a nut. We'll put a washer on here when it's ready to go. This is ready to flip onto the card over here. I'll walk over here and show you what's going on over here. I got a couple little problems. I got some fiberglass work to do here, and all these lights are going to get replaced with LED lights. I got brand new ones. This is a diode. It's got two. It's got one here and one here. This one's broke, so I'm going to replace them both while I get it apart. It's got a circuit breaker down in this box, and I got wires for each one of the other lights, which I'm going to be replacing. with all brand new wiring. I got to clean up along the edges here because it's been sitting outside for a while. Just a touch up of fiberglass here and there. I've been noticing that there's a lot of green paint. I don't know if you can see it. Let me go out of the sun here. Put the sun behind me. I noticed here green paint. Up in here, green paint. Got some fiberglass work to do here where I was cutting. It's just tacking it down. There's another spot with the green paint. So that's what we got. Probably tomorrow I'll be taking that piece out of the middle section there. Maybe fiddling with the lights. I don't know. I'm debating whether I want to strip this thing down a couple. I think it's just regular paint. It looks like it was put on with a brush. So I think I might go ahead and get some paint remover and strip it down to the original colors, which was green. And we'll go from there. So if anybody can come up with a good name, anybody think about a good name, it is a Rio Grande train from Zamperla. There's the tag right there, matter of fact. Zamperla, it's upside down. Made in Italy. My distant cousins. We do have brass edging, which I need to get this gold paint stripped off and buff this out. I figure I'd buff it out, make it look nice, clean up both sides, and well, basically that's what I got for today. All my little nuts and bolts in there for all the pieces. There's a couple of the tracks or the trucks, and I got more on the back of the 350 over there. So that's all I got for you today. And it's getting dark out and the temperature's starting to drop again, and we'll pick it up tomorrow. Ciao.